Hey, I wanted to share with you something I've been using for about the last 15 years every single day like clockwork. It's called DYD, Dominate Your Day. You can download it for free. It's been amazing. I didn't create it. Somebody else gave it to me. And so I want to be able to share it with you too. But yeah, DYD, it's called Dominate Your Day. And there's principles that you'll see on the top of it, 6 of them that come from The Ultimate Sales Machine, which is a great book. If you haven't read that book yet, it's probably a top 5 for me. But the 6 steps are: number 1, focus. Do not multitask and eliminate distractions. So when you have a time block and you have something that you're ready to commit to, finish it. Work all the way through and finish it. Don't get distracted with text or email or got a minutes or picking up the phone, because all kinds of studies show for you to get back into that project after you have a distraction, it probably takes you 10 to 15 minutes to get back into the mental depth that you had when you removed yourself from it. So it's really inefficient use of your time. Number 2, make lists based on DPA, dollar producing activity. Think the 80-20 principle. All right, so focus on dollar producing activities. Number 3, prioritize everything that's based on your goals. So you'll see on the sheet here, we developed 3 rocks that have 5 objectives within each rock for the quarter. And then daily, you're gonna prioritize things to put in your calendar that are only related to those 3 rocks and nothing else. Eliminate everything else. It's all a distraction. And then protect your time blocks and schedule them in 30 to 15 minute increments. So it might be an hour and 15 or an hour or 30 minutes, but make sure that you're not giving yourself too much time to get something done. And that way you're kind of putting pressure on yourself to get things done a little bit faster than maybe you would have. Next thing is eliminate clutter, delete, and throw away. So people end up with notepads with all these kinds of notes and saved email drafts for notes or stick-it notes all over the place. And you just have to really eliminate that stuff. Otherwise, you show up to your day and you see all this to-do work that's really not related to your top money-making activities, which are your top 3 rocks and the 5 objectives with each one of them. So it's really important daily to get rid of all these like little to-dos, and we'll talk about that. The next part is plan your week on Sunday and every day in advance. So on Sunday, you're going to plan out your week. A lot of it comes down to eliminating stuff on your calendar so you can put in the important stuff. And then every single day you look at your calendar again and reprioritize. So those are the 6 principles from Chet Holmes. And so on this document, you can download it here for free. And you'll see 3 rocks, rock 1, 2, 3, and then there's 5 objectives within each rock that you want to accomplish for that rock to become true. So every day you're restating out what that looks like. So that way you're reminded of it. And then you come down to your daily action plan. And that's where you choose your top 6 money-making activities and you write them down in there. And you prioritize the highest DPA first. So then you allocate a start time and an end time so you know what your time block looks like for it. There's little check marks, so at the end of the day you can check in and see if you actually got it done. And then just for the fun of it, you can write down what is that worth. It's really motivating when you have something in there that's very valuable, so that way you actually stick to it and get it done, opposed to getting distracted with something like email. Largely, out of those top 6 money-making activities, there's usually 2 that are going to have the biggest splash in them too. So the next part here is your action item list. As stuff is coming up throughout the day, just write it down in this action item list, and that way it's all going in one place and not all over. And then at the end of the day, you can look at that action item list and decide what you want to do with it. Some stuff might not be important or urgent, so you mothball it and just delete it and figure if it's an issue, it'll come back again at some point. Or maybe it needs to go on a list to attack next month or the next quarter, but not right now. Or some of it's super important and urgent, you just have to get it done. Then the next part is positive focus. So go big or go home. So you're going to write down 10 things on here that are related to positive focus from the last day, the last week, the last month, and just get your head in the right place. It's really important for you to have the right kind of mindset, for you to be able to be very productive and crush and not let the little things that'll drag most people down drag you down. So it's all about how you react to the external things that happen to you and not let them affect you internally. So that's it. I hope you guys use it. I've been using it for 15 years and it's awesome, let me tell you. So let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.